I would say it's one challenging experience that I had, because in as much as you will be willing to speak to the patient, you need somebody to translate for you, because you cannot speak in Chinese. The program is wholly in English. So the patients that they give you the learning environment, you find that they cannot speak English. So that was one of the challenging events that we had. And also it's not easy for somebody probably Chinese who allow an African person to treat that person. At the same time, you're still a student, so you are under the supervision of your senior doctors. So some will love you to be there, some won't love you to be there, some won't want you to even touch them. But today, chances that some spoke English or some allowed you to touch them, it was a good learning experience with us. Yes, I can speak like basic Chinese to find out probably how are they feeling. So you'll be able to get a little information, but probably for further information you will need a translator to help you.
Okay.
Yes. It depends. Because if it's saying headache, you will know what headache is. If it's stomach ache, you will know what stomach ache is. But some things you wouldn't know what they are talking about. But the doctor that is interpreting for you will let you know. Surgery was my area of interest. I felt like I learned a lot on the department. But
surgery?
Yes, but with main focus to OBGYN, I think that was the best for me, because I had a lot of interactive experience with the patient, and the doctor was open enough to allow me to share my expertise, and at the same time she was mentoring me so well during the program. So I find myself so much hands-on, and given a chance to deal with OBGYN even in the future, I feel like I can perform much better. So I feel like OBGYN is one of the gist that we need to go home. I think Taiwan education is of high standard. You need to pace up a lot when you're from Africa, and you need to put more effort. You're not pushed, but you need to have the intrinsic motivation to study, to see your professors or to ask questions. So you need to put a lot of effort on your side for things to work for you so good. And in comparing that with home, it's a little bit different. At home, whereby you find that probably the teachers will be pushing you to do a lot of your education-based materials, and at the same time the technology here and the availability of the internet is well different from home. Sometimes at home you find that there is not so much coverage of internet in some places. Probably if you want to Google something, it will be difficult for you to log in. But for Taiwan, you find that a lot of areas have the internet. Even the school has high quality internet that you're able to do your research, and you're able to read through research papers, and you're able to get information. Actually, the information is readily available. So you push too much effort, at the same time the information is readily available, and you move things at your pace. Yet at home it's a little bit different. Okay, for me, Taiwan medical care is so good, especially with the insurance. I think it makes it to be affordable for people. I don't think I would have afforded to go to either hospital when I'm sick, but with the insurance, I was able to be attended at either hospital. So I think if my country can introduce that, that would be lovely. But as I said, we are still a developing country. We still look into a lot of aspects, and the availability of medication here and the use of technology. Like when you do a surgery, you find that just minor incisions are done to you because maybe the procedure is laparoscopic, or maybe it's just digital. So you find yourself not having a lot of scars, but we still go for open surgeries and a lot of exploration in my country. So it's quite different. But I believe probably in the future things will change. We'll have more people who are well equipped to do that, and maybe the country will be able to even afford such, and we'll be able to help the nation.